A pleasant good evening, and I say evening to one and all in the region, across the nation, around the world. We welcome you all to Terre Haute South High School and Braves baseball. Today, the 1-1 Braves host the 2-1 Vincennes Lincoln Alices. And good evening, everybody. Brian Snow here with you. It's time to play some ball, and let's get into our starting lineups. First for Vincennes Lincoln, Blake Mincy leads off. He'll play short. Isaac Lane bats second at third base. Baron Vickers bats third. He'll catch. Jalen Cardinal bats fourth. He'll be at first base. Ken Burson bats fifth at second base. Torrance Gillis bats sixth in right field. Eric Vickers bats seventh. He'll pitch. Dustin Allstat bats eighth in left field. And Spencer Corona bats ninth. He'll be in center field. Through the lineup again: Mincy, Lane, Vic, Cardinal, Burson, Gillis, Vickers, Allstat, and Corona. For your Braves, they line up this way: Owen Finlay is in left, Cole Whitlock in center, Aiden Mack is in right, third to first, Brayton Reed, Dylan Kennett, Caleb Gonser, and Jackson McFarland. And Garrett Lloyd will catch the right-hander Caleb Stoltz. It'll be Blake Mincy that'll get us started. He steps into the right-handed batter's box. For the Alices, we'll get to the uniforms in just a moment. We are ready, and we hope y'all enjoy it. From the Chestnut Wine, the first pitch is low and inside for ball one, and we are underway at exactly 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. First pitch temperature, 57 degrees. Bit of a cloudy sky here in Terre Haute this evening. The 1-0. Swung on, foul to the right, and the count's even 1-1. For the Alices of Vincennes Lincoln, Kelly green tops, gray bottoms, white numbers, and lettering with the white stripes down the front. And for Terre Haute South, white pants, red top, red and black tops, white stripe on either side. 1-1 pitch, bounced in front of the plate and back behind the plate, and the count's 2-1. We play 7 innings as mandated by the National Federation of High Schools and administered by the Indiana High School Athletic Association. The 2-1 hit him. And that's how we get started here. Last time we were with you, a hit by pitch started the game in favor of the Braves. Now it's to their detriment. Isaac Lane, right-hander, steps into the batter's box. Braves defeated Plainfield last night, 11-2. Stoltz from the stretch comes home. Fastball. Missed it. Ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 on, nobody out. Bottom of the first inning. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball strike, and the count's even 1-1. A ball, a strike, nobody out, a runner aboard. Throw to first, runner back safely. One ball, one strike the count, nobody out, a runner at first in the form of Blake Mincy, the shortstop. The pitch, swung on, smashed to short on one hop, second one, return to first, got him, double play. 6, 4, 3, bang, bang, double play, and instantly 2 outs in the inning.
Now batting for Vincennes, the catcher, number 4, Baron Vec.
Baron Vec now stands at the plate. Their starting catcher. And with 2 outs, Stoltz will work from the full windup. He comes home. Swung on, smashed to left, and foul down the third base line. Boy, Vec got a good piece of that one, but pulled it foul. And the count's 0-1. One strike to count, the pitch. Bounced in front of the plate and into the left-handed batter's box. And the count's even, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch. Bounced again to the backstop. And the count's now 2-1. Early control was a problem second inning control, I should say, was a problem for Brayton Reed the last time we had y'all on the air. 2-1 pitch. Did it hit him? Yes, it did. Second hit batter of the inning. And after a double play, the last thing you want to give any team is extra outs. And big Jalen Cardinal heads to the plate. 1 on, 2 out. Top of the first inning, no score. If you're the Braves, you want to keep it that way. They play him straight up. The pitch. Swung on and popped up. Down the right field line. McFarland giving chase. Can he reach it? He cannot. Too far away. And the count's 0-1. Caleb Stoltz trying to wiggle out of a jam. With a runner aboard and 2 down. He's hit 2 batters in the inning. Throw to first, runner back. A runner on base, 2 out, 0-1 the count to Jalen Cardinal. Stoltz from the set position, kicks and deals. Swung on and driven into center field. Cole Whitlock under it. He makes the catch and the inning is over. And to Cole Whitlock's dad, who is listening in tonight from his job, that one is for you. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the first. It's the Alice's nothing. And your Braves coming to bat. This is Terre Haute South Braves baseball on Arena Sportsnet.
Hi, I'm Jim Tucker.
I'm Jeremy Radijak.
And I'm Mikey Kabecki Jr.
And we are Wheelhouse Baseball. You can hear us on Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. on Arena Sportsnet.
Wheelhouse Baseball is a podcast focused on historic games, quirky stats, and obscure players from MLB history.
That's Wheelhouse Baseball. Wednesday nights, 6 p.m. Eastern on Arena Sportsnet, where every fan has a voice and every team has a fan.
Full Armor Worldwide Company is customer-centered and motivated financially in order to provide excellent service through company industry and a well-experienced team. It has a big impact on customer-oriented business. The company provides effective, efficient, fast, and friendly service for every customer. The company aim is for quality customer service, to encourage new customers and to keep the existing customers. With years of experience, Full Armor Worldwide is trusted by the clients, and the company has strong relationships with the clients. A good and quality client service is the best way to keep clients, which serves as an assurance of long-term success. If there is a service that you need, such as web design, logistics, construction, property management, or more, Full Armor Worldwide is where you need to go. Give us a call today to set up your consultation at 888-386-2040 or drop an email at info@fullarmorworldwide.com. Full Armor Worldwide, innovative for a better tomorrow.
Time for the Braves to bat here in the bottom of the first inning as they escape a jam after 2 hit batters. Dylan Kennett leads off at short. Cole Whitlock bats second in center field. Caleb Going Gonzer bats third. He'll be at second base. Brayton Reed bats fourth. He'll be at third base. Caleb Stoltz bats fifth. He'll pitch. Garrett Lloyd bats sixth and he'll catch. Cade Klein bats seventh. He'll be the designated hitter. Owen Finley bats eighth in left field. And Jackson McFarland bats ninth. He'll be at first base. Through the lineup again: Kennett, Whitlock, Gonzer, Reed, Stoltz, Lloyd, Klein, Finley, and McFarland. For the Aces, Dustin Allstat in left field defensively. Spencer Corona in center. Torrance Gillis is in right. From third to first, Isaac Lane at third, Blake Mincy at short, Ben Burson at second, Jalen Cardinal at first, Baron Vick behind the plate. He'll catch Aaron Vickers. Dylan Kennett ready to get a rally for the Braves started. As Vickers is ready, he deals. Strike called on the outside corner. The count's on 1. 1 strike to count. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the first. The 0-1. Swung on and smashed to the left side. A chopper. Second baseman has it. Throws to first. Safe at first base. An infield hit for Dylan Kennett.
Now batting for the Braves at center field, number 1, Cole Whitlock.
Now Cole Whitlock at the plate with his dad at work, hoping he's tuning in. And if you are, we hope you enjoy the broadcast, sir. A look to first by Vickers. He comes set and throws to first to check on Kennett. Whitlock is ready. Left-handed batter's box. Vickers comes set and throws to first again to check on Kennett. Whitlock yet to see a pitch. It's been 2 tosses to first base. He'll see this one. And it's outside with a breaking ball for ball 1. One ball, no strikes, your count. Cole Whitlock in the left-handed batter's box. Kennett away from first. And the 1-0 pitch. High, and it's 2-0. If you're the Braves and you have a chance to put some runs on the board, you want to do that. They have problems continuing to put runs on the board the last time we had you at West Vigo. The 2-0 pitch with a bunt shown, and it's a strike. Throw down to second, no throw, a stolen base for Dylan Kennett. Now let's see what happens. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Dylan Kennett at second base. The game's first run in scoring position. Vickers comes set. Kicks and fires. Breaking ball strike. No, didn't get that call. I stand corrected. It's now 3-1. Vickers looks in and gets his sign. And now comes set with a glance to second. And the 3-1 pitch is a strike with a breaking ball, and the count goes full at 3-2. Whitlock trying to get on base and continue this rally. Well, I said Kennett would start a rally. He's done that. Let's see if Whitlock can get it going. Vickers looks at second. The payoff pitch. Ball 4. So Whitlock does indeed continue the rally by drawing a walk.
Now batting for the Braves, second baseman, number 17, Caleb Gonzer.
And that'll bring up Caleb going Gonzer to the plate. Chance for Gonzer to do some damage. 2 on, nobody out. Gonzer waits. Vickers comes set. Now Gonzer shows bunt. And the pitch. Out in front of the plate with a bunt at the third baseline. They turn and throw to third. Got him there for the force out. Perfect wheel play by Vincennes Lincoln. Getting the ball was Isaac Lane. He throws to Blake Mincy. 5-6 if you're scoring at home. So Kennett's retired on a fielder's choice, 1 down, and Brayton Reed now heads to the plate. Vickers from the set. Now they throw back to second, and they nearly get Cole Whitlock. Whitlock able to dive back in safely. And the pitch. Swung on and popped into left field. Coming over is Spencer Corona. Left fielder Dustin Allstat makes the catch. Runner heads to third. Safe there, so it turns into a sacrifice fly. It moves Whitlock to third base, but now 2 down in the inning.
Now batting for the Braves, pitcher number 27, Caleb Stoltz.
And Caleb Stoltz with a chance to help his own cause. Two down, two on. Runners at the corners. Whitlock at third, Gonzer at first. Not a hit in the inning yet. The pitch. Breaking ball low and inside for ball one. I take that back. Dylan Kennett began the inning with an infield single. Another hit will get a run home. The pitch. Breaking ball strike on the outside corner. That'll even the count at 1-1. And time called as Stoltz steps out of the batter's box. One ball, one strike, two down, two on. Vickers comes to the set. Turns and throws to first. Runner gets back in the form of Gonzer. An infield hit began the inning. The outs were recorded via a force and a sacrifice fly. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss by Stoltz on a nasty changeup. And the count's 1-2. Stoltz trying to help his own cause. Vickers comes set. And the 1-2 pitch. Curveball hit high in the right field down the line. Gillis giving chase. It's out of play as it drops in foul territory. Vickers sets at the belt. A 1-2 pitch with a runner from first going. It's high, and into second goes Gonzer with a stand-up stolen base. Now you got two in scoring position. Chance for Stoltz to really help his own cause. You don't want to leave those runners on base. 2-2 the count, two down. Deuce is wild. The 2-2. Breaking ball missed outside, and the count's full, 3-2. Runners aboard. Dadgummit. That was a good battle. No runs, one hit, no errors, and two left. We go to the top of the second. It's Vincennes Lincoln nothing and Terre Haute South nothing. This is Terre Haute South baseball. What's up, everybody? Snowman here. Got a question for you. Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When I was trying to get this podcast off the ground, I had a lot of questions. How do I record an episode? How do I get my show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places people like to listen? How do I make money from a podcast? And believe me, I've asked that question a dozen times, maybe more. The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now Anchor can match you with great sponsors too, so you can get paid to podcast. How about that? Get paid to podcast. Something I've wanted to do for a long time, and now with Anchor I have a chance to do it. This process is very simple. So if you always wanted to start a podcast and make money doing it, go to anchor.fm/start. That's anchor.fm/start to join me and the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. I can't wait to hear your podcast. Promote this one while you're at it. And if someone asks, tell them Snowman sent you. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of Arena Sportsnet and is intended solely for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, retransmission, or any other use of the accounts and descriptions of this here broadcast without the express written consent of Arena Sportsnet, yours truly, Brian Snow, CEO, is strictly prohibited. We go to the top of the second. Ben Burson will lead things off.
Now batting for Vincennes, the second baseman, number 24, Ben Burson.
It'll be Burson, Gillis, and Vickers scheduled to hit for the Alices. Stoltz comes home, and Burson grounds it foul, third base side, for strike one. On 1 the count. From the chest high wine, here's the 0-1. Swung on, smash, base hit to left field. And there's the Alice's first hit. Solid single to left. So Burson gets the first hit for the Alice's,
Now batting for Vincennes,
and that'll bring Torrance Gillis
number 8, Torrance Gillis.
to the plate. Nobody out, a runner aboard. Second straight inning, the Alice's have had the leadoff man aboard. Stoltz again will work from the low set. He takes the short kick and comes home and delivers a strike, and the count's 0-1. Stoltz sets, delivers. Outside, it gets away. It's behind Lloyd. Heading to second is Burson. He'll advance on what we'll call a wild pitch. So now their first runner is in scoring position. Nobody out, top of the second, no score. The pitch. Bunt shown out in front of the plate. It's foul.
Go back.
Stoltz comes set. Looks at second. The pitch. Outside. And the count goes even at 2-2. Nobody out. Burson at second base. He singled to left. And then advanced on a wild pitch. The 2-2. Swung on, popped up. And out of play. Right side. Count remains even at 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at second base in the form of Ben Burson, the second baseman. Torrance Gillis at the plate. Eric Vickers due at the hole. And Stoltz didn't like what was going on, so he said, you know what, I'll step off the mound. And another wild pitch that gets away. Burson will head to third. And that makes the count full at 3-2. Stoltz is now on the rubber. Comes set. The payoff. Ball 4. That'll put runners at the corners. So two hit by pitches, a walk and a single, and 4 runners on in the first inning plus against Caleb Stoltz. And that'll quickly bring a visit to the mound. Hey, you want to hear a replay of this game? Go to arenasportsnet.com/TH South Braves.
A reminder, baseball fans, you can catch the Braves live on Arena Sportsnet all season long. Just log
The
on
pitching
to
coach
Arena Sportsnet.
having a word with his battery. So now,
on the play-by-play. Catch the archive
runners at the corners
at arenasportsnet.com.
as the home plate umpire comes out and says, all right, let's break it up. Now you got Eric Vickers trying to help his own cause. with 2 on and nobody out here in the top of the second inning. No score, but that situation's in jeopardy. The pitch. Fastball low, ball 1. Taking off for second is Torrance Gillis, and he swipes second with no problem. And now you put 2 in scoring position. Same thing the Braves had in the bottom of the first, but couldn't take advantage. Let's see how Stoltz can wiggle his way out of this one. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Out of leaving the count in 1-1. Nobody out and 2 aboard here in the top of the second inning with no score, but the Alices are threatening. The pitch. Swung on, and a little looper headed toward right, and that will drop for a base hit. This will get 1 home, and the Alices take a 1-0 lead. Eric Vickers with an RBI single brings home Ken Burson, who led this game off with a sharp single to left. Gillis moves to third. Runners at the corners. 1-0 Lincoln.
Now batting left fielder, number 30, Dustin Altstadt.
Now Dustin Allstat will head to the plate. Two on, nobody out, a run home. Alice's lead, 1-0. The pitch. Out in front of the plate with a beautiful bunt. Off the mound is Stoltz. He'll take his time, and he threw it wide at first base. This will get another run home. Error on the pitcher. Rounding third and coming to a stop is Vickers, and it's 2-0. So an error on the pitcher allows a run to score. That's a fielder's choice E1. And now you got runners at second and third, and that's going to do it for Caleb Stoltz. Not a good outing for Stoltz. And this signals that we have a pitching change. We'll be back in 1:05 to tell you who the new pitcher is after this.
Hi, I'm Jim Tucker.
I'm Jeremy Radijak.
And I'm Mikey Kabecki Jr.
And we are Wheelhouse Baseball. You can hear us on Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. on Arena Sportsnet.
Wheelhouse Baseball is a podcast focused on historic games, quirky stats, and obscure players from MLB history.
That's Wheelhouse Baseball. Wednesday nights, 6 p.m. Eastern on Arena Sportsnet, where every fan has a voice and every team has a fan.
New pitcher for the Braves is right-hander Nick Koenig, as Caleb Stoltz had control problems from the opening pitch. He surrendered 2 runs. The runners on base are his responsibility. So the line on Stoltz, an inning plus, 2 runs, 1 earned. The 2 runners on base are his responsibility. 1 walk, no strikeouts. Here's Spencer Corona to the plate. All right, Nick Koenig, you're on. Let's see what you can do. The pitch, way outside. Good stop by Garrett Lloyd. And the count's 1-0, and it's the same problem early on in the year, pitching control. 1 ball, no strikes. Koenig sets, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Counts even 1-1. Good pitch. Need to make a few more of them. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. 2 on. Second and third are your runners. The pitch. Good stop by Lloyd behind the plate, and it's 2-1. Vickers at third, Allstott at second. 2 balls, 1 strike. Koenig sets, and the 2-1. Fastball fouled at the plate, and the count's even at 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, nobody out. Got to get out of this jam with minimal damage. Koenig sets, the 2-2. Outside, it gets away from Lloyd, and this will bring home Vickers with the third run of the game. The control just hasn't been there. Another wild pitch brings home a run, and it moves Dustin Allstat to third base. It is 3-0 in favor of the Alices, but if there's anything that's been true so far, the Braves can put up runs in bunches. They just have to get out of this inning somehow. They've surrendered 3, 2 of them earned. Koenig from the stretch. The payoff. Swung on, foul to the backstop. We'll do it again. Three balls, two strikes. A runner at third and nobody out. Koenig from the stretch. The payoff. Missed outside, ball 4. Another walk issued by Braves pitching staff. And quickly, the Alices turn the lineup over.
Now batting number 6, Blake Mincy.
Blake Mincy heads to the plate. He was hit by a pitch and was forced out his first time up. So no official at bat for Mincy. He's trying to get one here with a runner at third. Koenig comes home. Breaking ball inside. The count's 1-0. When you work from behind, you are certain to have problems, and lots of them. And Braves pitching has worked from behind on almost every hitter so far. 1-0. Called a strike. Throw down to second. And safe. That was close. Now you got runners at second and third again. Koenig comes set. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a changeup. And the count's 1-2. I've had to see a few of those in my time. And they're just as nasty when you're in the boxes. I am sitting back here behind the plate calling this game. The pitch. Swung on up the third base line. This is trouble. Third baseman has it. Throws to first in time. Keeps the runners where they are for the first out of the inning. Mincy retired 5-3. And now Isaac Lane heads to the plate with 1 out and 2 on. The pitch. Swung on, hit foul down the right field line. Giving chase is Ian Mack, and he runs out of room for strike 1. One strike to count. Koenig from the stretch. And the pitch swung on by first and into right field for a base hit. In to score is Allstott. Corona gets the breaks at third. And the line continues. It's now 4-0. And runners are at the corners again.
Now batting for Vincennes, the catcher, number 4, Baron Veck.
And here's Baron Veck. Barron grounded into a double play his first time up. Now looking to keep the line moving. The pitch. Runner takes off. And they throw to the shortstop as they anticipated Spencer Corona trying to come home. So now second and third as Veck calls time. Want to welcome those of you listening also through our Arena Sportsnet Facebook Live page. The pitch. Fastball low and outside. Evens the count, 1-1. 1 down, 4 in, and 2 aboard. Koenig comes home and is swung on and driven into center field. Going out for it is coming in is Whitlock. He makes the catch. Runner tags and comes home. Second out of the inning, but the 5th run is home as Spencer Corona scores. And it's now 5-0.
Up next for Vincennes, the first baseman, number 46, Jalen Cardinal.
Jalen Cardinal comes to the plate, and this is the 9th man to bat in this inning. Well, the Braves had an inning like that last Wednesday at West Vigo. Now it's being done to them. But early on, they've scored runs in bunches. The pitch. Fastball strike, and the count's 0-1. One strike to count. The 0-1 from Koenig is upstairs with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Top of the second, 5-0. Vincennes Lincoln the lead. The pitch. It gets away, and runner coming from third. Throw to the plate, and he is safe. He gets in under the tag. So Isaac Lake scores. It's now 6-0 in favor of Vincennes Lincoln. And the pitching control has been the problem so far for Terre Haute South. The good news is a long way to go. So now with the bases clear, Koenig will continue to work from the stretch. The 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball. 3-1. 3-1, I beg your pardon. Dan Wolf joining us through our Facebook Live page. Thank you very much. 3-1 the count. The pitch. Swung on, lifted to left, and down for a base hit. And they're going to turn the lineup over again.
Now batting the second baseman, number 24, Ben Burson.
4 hits in the inning. And again, another visit to the mound as Koenig has been able to get 2 men out.
Fans visiting the Terre Haute South Baseball Complex are reminded that restrooms and concession stands are located down the right field corner.
And so far, control has been the problem. And we have another pitching change. So Koenig could only get 2/3 of an inning in. We got another pitching change. We'll tell you who the new pitcher is after this.
Full Armor Worldwide is open to serve you. Our goal is to provide professional service that'll meet clients' high expectations. Every client wants to achieve the services that'll meet their expectations and will satisfy them. People become more frustrated when their expectations and needs are not totally met. Therefore, they'll demand for a higher service or a quality service. A good and quality service will make you distinctive and stand out among your competitors. That's why Full Armor Worldwide stands out compared to other competitors. If there is a service that you need, such as web design, logistics, construction, property management, or more, Full Armor Worldwide is where you need to go. Give us a call today to set up your consultation at 888-386-2040 or drop an email at info@fullarmorworldwide.com. Full Armor Worldwide, innovative for a better tomorrow.
This has been a long second inning defensively for the Terre Haute South Braves as they are now on their 3rd pitcher, and his name is Jared Reese, the 5'11 junior, 200 pounds, right-handed pitcher, also plays right field. We'll try to end this inning and get the Braves back to the plate so they can get some runs and get back in this thing. Control has been the problem for the Braves so far today. They've thrown a total of 5 wild pitches, an error on a sacrifice attempt, has produced the only unearned run. 5 runs home. 6 runs home, I beg your pardon. 6-0 in favor of the Alices. First pitch, low and outside. This is the 10th man to bat in the inning in the form of Ben Burson, who started this doggone thing with a single. Braves have a long mountain to climb, but plenty of time to do it. The pitch, outside, 2 balls, no strikes. And again, pitching from behind. Braves have pitched from behind most of the game so far. The 2-0 from Reese. Swung on and hit foul down the left field line. And the count's now 2-1. Got to get it out here to get back up to the plate. They're capable of doing it, the Braves are. Reese comes set. The pitch. Yeah, it's outside. Good stop by Lloyd behind the plate. And it's now 3-1. Three and 1 the count with 2 down and 6 runs in. 3-1 pitch. Swung on the ground to third. Up with it, Brayton Reed. Takes his time, throws. Didn't get him. Reed double clutched and it allowed Burton to get down the line.
Now batting the left fielder, number 30, Dustin Altstadt.
Dustin Altstadt now steps to the plate for the second time. He walked and scored. First pitch outside. That's Torrance Gillis at the plate and not Dustin Altstadt. I incorrectly followed the lead of the PA announcer, and I got the book in front of me. My mistake. I apologize for that. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Second error of the inning. E5 if you're scoring at home with us. Counts even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Long inning for the Braves. They've given up 6 already. The pitch is low. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cardinal at second, Burson at first. Gillis at the plate. From the set position. And Reese steps off. The pitch. On the ground toward first. McFarland had it go through his legs. In to score is Cardinal. 2/3 is Burson. And it's 7-0. Wow.
Now batting number 18.
E3 if you're scoring at home. 3rd error of the day. Eric Vickers has been staked to a 7-run lead. And a balk has been called. It's now 8-0. Wow, the wheels have fallen completely off. Vickers trying to keep this line going. 12 men had batted this inning. The pitch. Swung on and hit high and foul down the left side for strike 1. It is 8-0 in favor of Vincennes Lincoln. 2 out, a runner at second base. And a step off, but no throw. The pitch on the way, and it's wild again. Gillis heads to third, And now he's coming home, and he is safe. A wild pitch and a stolen base, and it's now 9-0. Unbelievable. Bases again are clear, and that mountain just got a little bit bigger. Now Reese will work from the windup. He kicks and fires. That's outside. Boy, oh boy, talk about not being alert. There was an example. Expected a runner to stop at third base, and he didn't, and alertly, Gillis came home. The pitch. Swung on, looped toward right field, and caught, and finally, mercifully, this inning has come to an end. 9 runs on the board on 4 hits, 3 errors, and nobody left. Well, I said they had a mountain to climb, and it just got bigger. 9-0 in favor of Vincennes Leakin as we head to the bottom of the second on Arena Sportsnet.
Hey fans, spring is here and Cleaver Supplements invites you to spring into action to get in the best shape of your life. Our supplements and products will help you do just that. You had a good winter season, and now it's time to show off and keep that great shape, great attitude, and work on getting even better for your life. Our Fat Burner, Super Swole Serum, and other products will keep you on track to a healthier and happier you. Do it for your family, do it for your friends, but most of all, do it for you. For more information, visit us online at cleaversupplements.com. Cleaver Supplements, pure supplements for when genetics are just not enough.
Williams Hardwood Specialist offers all types of flooring. We specialize in sports floor resurfacing and installation. We also offer concrete resurfacing and epoxy overlays. Whether it's a small home with 2 bedrooms or the home the size of Michigan City's gym, Williams Hardwood Specialist is the way to go. If you need some hardwood flooring done or redone, give Williams Hardwood Specialist a call at 219-221-1093. That's 219-221-1093. Back here at Terre Haute South Baseball Complex, Brian Snow here with you, and the Braves have some work to do, down 9-0. That was a marathon inning for the Alices. And that first run scored, everything just came easy. Garrett Lloyd will try to get a rally started against Eric Vickers, who's been staked to a 9-run lead. Vickers kicks and fires. Fastball strike, and the count's 0-1. Difference between pitching ahead and pitching behind, first pitch strikes. 1 strike to count to Garrett Lloyd. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, and the count's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And 1 down in the first. So Lloyd is retired on 3 pitches, and Cade Klein heads to the plate. There were only 4 hits in the top of that second inning, but 3 very costly errors. The pitch. Swung on and hit high into right center field. Gillis running over, trying to get there, and he does. He makes the catch. Good job by Torrance Gillis, staying with it in the evening sun. He took a tumble when he collided with Spencer Corona in center.
Number 19, Owen Finley.
Owen Finley will head to the plate, the left fielder. Vickers fires. Swung on and hit in the left center field. Allstat going over. Corona coming over. It is Allstat who makes the catch. It is Corona, I beg your pardon, who makes the catch, and the inning is over. Well, that didn't take long. Now, the Braves need to get some quality pitching, and they got to get some outs. They must get outs. We go to the third. Vincennes Lincoln 9, Terre Haute South nothing. This is Terre Haute South baseball on Arena Sports Net.
When it comes to saving money, don't act like a baby.
Goo goo gaga.
Be the boss and make a budget.
I'm the boss, baby.
You're the boss of me.
I am the boss of you.
Are not.
M2.
Are not.
M2.
Need a little help?
Aren't you gonna do any work?
I'm very busy delegating.
Create a personalized savings plan
We could share.
You obviously didn't go to business school.
and get other tools and tips at feedthepig.org. Brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
Driving means
freedom,
exploration,
fun,
Pride.
flexibility,
protection,
Ability,
friendship,
excitement.
escape,
independence,
distracted driving means
danger,
recklessness,
irresponsible,
Chaos.
police,
Devastation.
injury,
tears.
death.
Safe driving means staying alert and staying alive.
Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
Brian Snow back here with you at Terre Haute South Baseball Complex as we go to the top of the third as the Braves find themselves down 9-0. That second inning was a nightmare.
Number 30, Dustin Altstadt.
Dustin Allstott will lead off the third. 8-9-1. Allstott, Corona, and Mincy due up for the Alices. The pitch from Reese is smoked toward left and gathered in at short, but it's an infield hit. Allstott reached on an error and scored in that marathon second inning.
Fielder, number 17, Spencer Corona.
Spencer Corona walked and scored in that second inning. The pitch from Reese gets away again. Headed to second is Allstott. Reese steps off the rubber. Didn't like what he saw. We're in the top of the third, 9-0 in favor of Vincennes Lincoln. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Counts even, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the top of the third. Vincennes Lincoln leads 9-0 over Terre Haute South. The pitch. It's low, and it gets away again. Lloyd unable to track it down. On to third is Allstott. Now let's see if they can come all the way back and not allow a run to score. The pitch is high. And the count's now 3-1. Three balls, a strike. Nobody out, a runner at third. The 3-1 is outside, ball 4. Another walk issued by Braves pitching. And that's the second time Spencer Corona has walked.
Number 6, Blake Mincy.
Blake Mincy is up for the third time. And Mincy, if you think Mincy is 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch in the first, grounded to third in the second. And he takes a changeup outside for ball 1. Want to know the count. The pitch. Swung on the ground past the pitcher to second. Throw to first in time. Run scores. It's 10-0. So Mincy is now 0 for 2 in the game.
Now batting for Vincennes, the third baseman, number 19.
He's wondering, why am I getting all the outs? Going to bring Isaac Lane to the plate. Lane 1 for 2, rounded into a double play. Singleton scores, and he ropes one. Oh, it's caught by short, and a tag out there and a double play. Second time Lane has lined into a double play. Oh, goodness. Well, that'll take care of that, but they get another run. One run on one hit, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the third. 10-0 Alice's. Terre Haute South Baseball continues on Arena Sports Net.
1 in 3 adults in America have pre-diabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Here's 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living then has mama. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans at risk, exercise and healthy eating can help reverse prediabetes. Start by taking a simple 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Bet he can't say that in reverse.
Bottom of the third inning, Brian Snow back here with you. And it is 10-0 in favor of Vincennes Lincoln. There's at least a couple of innings left in this game. But as I'm told, the rule is if the Braves do not score by the end of the fifth inning and Vincennes Lincoln is ahead by, or if the rule goes, if Vincennes Lincoln is ahead by 10 plus after the fifth inning, this game was over. Jackson McFarland, Dylan Kennett, and Cole Whitlock. Braves have been outscored 5-1. McFarland in the left-handed batter's box as Vickers deals, and it's outside for ball one. Fourth inning scoreboard coming your way during the bottom of the next inning. The windup in the 1-0 is low. 2 balls, no strikes. They can score runs in bunches. They need to do it right now. The pitch. Outside, 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. The pitch. Right down the middle for a strike, and it's 3-1. Alan Cummings, thanks for joining. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on the ground towards second. Burson up with it. Tossed to first in time. 1 down in the inning. 4-3 if you're scoring at home with us. I know we had our Facebook feed interrupted.
Number 3, Dylan Kennett.
And I also know Bill Baker, I'm sorry, one of my good buddies, was tuning in, the longtime voice of Northern Illinois. Dylan Kennett up for the second time to face Vickers, and he pops it up. Going out is second baseman Brunson. In to make the catch is Torrance Gillis. And there's quickly 2 down in the inning.
Up next for the Braves, the center fielder, number 1, Cole Whitlock.
Got to bring Cole Whitlock up to the plate. Whitlock in the left-handed batter's box walked his first time up. From the windup, the pitch. Fastball up for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The pitch. Fastball strike right down the middle. The count's even 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 down. The kick and the pitch. Low and inside, and the count's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 down. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and the count's even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch to Whitlock. And it's inside. Did it hit him? No, it didn't hit him. I don't think Whitlock remembered the count. It's full at 3-2. The payoff pitch. Ball 4. Whitlock walks for the second time. First runner that the Braves have had since the first inning.
Now batting for the Braves, the second baseman, number 17, Caleb Gonzer.
Here's Caleb going. Gonzer reached on a fielder's choice his first time up. Right-hander to right-hander. Whitlock away from first. Vickers comes set and comes home. Fastball strike on the outside corner. The count's 0-1. One strike to count. The pitch. On the ground past the pitcher to Burson at second. He throws to first in time, and the inning is over. Oh, boy. Braves cannot catch a break. They get a walk, and they leave him. Done with 3. 10-0. Vincennes Lincoln the lead. This is Terre Haute South Braves baseball.
Listen and imagine. It takes 5 seconds to send a text, and for those 5 seconds, you're driving blind. Life is worth more than a text. Stay alive. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You've messed up your daughter's haircut. Do you A, get spiritual?
Mom, where's the mirror?
Beauty is within. Oh.
B, find the positives?
Less time blow drying, more time texting?
Or C, show empathy?
Mom, you really don't have to.
Twinsies!
I kinda love it. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on adoption, visit adoptuskids.org. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
We head to the fourth inning here at Terre Haute South Baseball Complex. It is 10-0 in favor of the Alices of Vincennes Lincoln. And the middle of the order is due. Vic, Cardinal, and Burson, 3, 4, and 5. Due up for the Alices here in the fourth.
As we start the top of the fourth, batting for Vincennes, the catcher, number 4, Baron Vec.
Baron Vec, no official at bat. He was hit by a pitch in the first and delivered a sacrifice fly in the second. The pitch. Jared Reese delivers a strike, and the count's 0-1 as Reese begins his third full inning of work. He came on in the top of the first. The pitch. Outside and high, and the count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Trent Porter joining us on our Facebook Live feed. Thank you, Trent. From the chest high wind, the pitch. Outside again. That's been the biggest problem today. Control. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out, nobody on, top of the fourth inning. And the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and popped up. Lloyd has a look at it, has a bead, makes the catch, 1 down in the fourth. And that's the first time the leadoff runner has been retired. There's a Yankee fan walking behind me, and he should know better.
Number 46, Jalen Cardinal.
Jalen Cardinal, 1 for 1 with a correction, 1 for 2 with a run scored and a run batted in. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball. The count's 0-1. It looks like Reese is starting to find his groove. You just wish there were less than 10 runs on the board. Kind of wish there were no runs on the board, but the Braves put themselves in this position And the pitch on the way is driven into deep left field. On the run is Finley to the line. He's got it! 2 down in the inning. Hang a star on that one, Owen Finley.
Now batting for Vincennes, the second baseman, number 24, Ben Burson.
And here's part of the reason this whole thing got started with Ben Burson. 2 runs scored in the second inning. Burson swings and fouls the first pitch out of play for strike 1. Catch us online all season long, delivering high school baseball on arenasportsnet.com. That's arenasportsnet.com. The pitch swung on up the middle and taken by Reese. He throws to first. And wouldn't you know it, a 1-2-3 inning. 1-3 if you're scoring at home. Now, in the immortal words of one Harry Carey, let's get some runs. 10-0 in favor of Vincennes Lincoln. And as I said just a moment ago, let's get some runs, huh?
1 in 3 adults in America have prediabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Here's 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living Ben has mama. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans at risk, exercise and healthy eating can help reverse prediabetes. Start by taking a simple 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Bet he can't say that in reverse.
We head to the bottom of the 4th, and the Braves have some work to do. Down 10-0. They have the middle of the order: Brayton Reed, Caleb Stutz, and Garrett Lloyd. Reed pitched last night and got the win. From the chest high wide, Vickers comes home. Fastball up for ball 1. A little bit of patience will help as well. And a pinch hitter coming up for the Braves. 1-0 pitch. Strike called inside corner. Counts even 1-1. One and one the count. And Reed pops it up. Second baseman Burson makes the catch. 1 down. Seven out of 8 retired.
Into the game for the Braves. And now batting, number 34, Caleb Morris.
Caleb Morris now stands in. He'll bat for Reese. Morris stands into the left-handed batter's box to face Vickers. He kicks and fires. Fastball strike, and the count's 0-1. Got some young fans here in our broadcast position, and they're moving up to the gate to get a closer look. On the ground, headed up the middle, and stopped, and on is Morris with an infield hit. I turned my head for a second, and the Braves get their first hit since the first inning, and only their second of the game. There's a young fan behind me that has chocolate M&Ms with his mom in tow. No, those are yours, kid. Have fun. Garrett Lloyd, the catcher, will try to keep this line moving. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a changeup. The count's 0-1. One strike to count. The pitch. On the ground toward third. Third baseman Isaac Lane will take the second for one. Return to first. Safe there. Now 2 down in the inning as (5-4) on the force.
Courtesy runner for the Braves, number 4, Jacob Rutledge.
Jacob Rutledge will run for Garrett Lloyd. And the designated hitter, Cade Klein, will come to the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And why did he chase that pitch that was high and tight? Strike one. Well, when you get excited and get in the game, you want to make an impression. I've been there. The 0-1 decline. Breaking ball missed outside. Counts even 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Bottom of the 4th inning. 10-0 in favor of the Alices. The pitch. Swung on and lifted toward center field. Spencer Corona giving chase. He's got it. Inning over. Boy, this game has been frustrating to say the least. Nothing across a hit for the Braves. We go to the 5th inning. It is Vincennes Lincoln 10 and Terre Haute South nothing. This is Terre Haute South Baseball on Arena Sportsnet.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You accidentally cut your daughter's bangs unevenly. Do you A, line things up a centimeter from her hairline?
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
No. Sweatbands are so hot right now. Everyone's wearing them. Like that basketball player and that other basketball player.
B, get spiritual.
Mom, where did all the mirrors go?
A reflection could never capture our true selves.
Huh?
Beauty is within.
C, look on the bright side.
Less time blow drying, more time texting.
Or D, show empathy.
Mom, you really don't have
Ta-da! Twinsies!
I kinda love it. As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information, contact You Gotta Believe at yougottabelieve.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Jackson McFarland will come on to pitch for the Terre Haute South Braves as they trail 10-0. Well, this may have been a blowout as it stands so far, but if you enjoyed our broadcast and was able to tune in through either of our links, through either the website or through Facebook Live, why don't you do us a favor and drop a donation with that button that's under the Listen Live link. And I owe y'all a scoreboard update while McFarland continues to warm up. The White Sox beat the Indians 8-3. The Nationals come back and deal the Phillies their first loss of the season, 9-8. Giants and Dodgers at 10-10 tonight. Astros and Rangers coming up at 8:05. Mets lead the Fish 3-0 bottom of the 4th. Cardinals and Pirates are scoreless. Cubs and Braves are warming up. Red Sox and Athletics at 10:07 Eastern Time. Brewers out of the gate at 6-1. They lead the Reds 1-0. And that's a final. That is a final. Rockies beat the Rays 1-0 in 11 innings. We go to the top of the 5th with Torrance Gillis to lead things off. McFarland from the windup comes home. Fastball low and outside, ball 1, and that has been the problem all game long for Braves pitching from behind. They trail 10-0 here in the 5th. The pitch. Fastball. Missed it. 2-0. 10 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Alices. No runs, 2 hits, and 3 very costly errors for the Braves. The pitch. He offered at it, swung on and missed. 2-1. 2-1 the count. The pitch. Breaking ball. It nearly came back over the plate. Missed it. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is high, ball 4. Another walk issued by Braves pitching.
Pinch hitter for Vincennes, number 26, Trey Fox.
Trey Fox will be the pinch hitter in place of Vickers, and Vickers will try to finish the game. Bottom of this inning. Had to find out who the young fellow was. McFarland stretches and deals. Outside, ball 1. Want to know the count. McFarland looks at first. Now comes to the high set position. And the 1-0. And it's low, and it gets through the legs of Lloyd again. Two balls, no strikes the count. McFarland sets. The pitch. Fastball high, 3-0. 3-0 the count, nobody out, runner at second in the form of Gillis. And the 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. Two walks to begin the inning.
The left fielder, number 30, Dustin Allstott.
Dustin Allstott. That is 5 walks issued by Braves pitching today. Here's the pitch. Strike called inside corner, counts 0-1. Mr. Allstott reached on an error and scored in the second. Singleton scored in the third. The 0-1. Swung on, grounded past the pitcher. This is trouble. Third baseman Reed takes it, throws it away. And this will get him another run as Gillis will trot home to score. Allstott races into second. And on the 4th error of the night, it's now 11-0.
Now batting for Vincennes, the center fielder, number 17, Spencer Corona.
Now to bring Spencer Corona up to the plate for the 3rd time. He has walked twice. The pitch. Swung on and popped into center field. Cole Whitlock settling under it. He makes the catch. Runner from third tags. He will come home to score standing up. And it's now 12-0.
Now batting number 6, Blake Mincy.
Now to bring Blake Mincy to the plate. Mincy is 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. 12-0 in favor of Vincennes Lincoln. Here's the pitch, swinging a drive to center field. Coming under it is Whitlock. He makes the catch. Quickly gets it back into the infield. 2 out of the inning.
Now batting number 19.
Now Isaac Lane heads to the plate. Isaac Lane singled, drove in a run, and scored in the second. Surrounding that is only hitting the 2 double plays today. A 6-4-3 grounder and a line double play to short. The pitch. Low, ball 1. Out of the set position. And the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, grounded foul up the third base line. Into the Braves dugout. Counts even 1-1. Well, the Braves will have to get at least 3 in the bottom of this inning or this game will end. McFarland comes set. And the pitch. Swing and a drive into deep left field. Going back, Finley racing back. Track, wall, up against the wall. In to score is Allstott. Into second with a run-scoring double is Isaac Lane. And it's now 13-0.
Now batting for Vincennes, the catcher, number 4, Baron.
Here's Baron Vec. The Vincennes Lincoln Alice's have come into Terre Haute South and have taken it to us. McFarland sets, looks at second, the kick and the pitch. Fastball outside, ball 1. Want to know the count. The pitch. Outside, and it gets away again. Another pass ball, allowing a runner to advance. Lane moves to third base. Boy, they're going to need a rally and a half, the Braves will. McFarland sets. The pitch. High and tight, 3-0. 3 balls, no strike to count. 2 out, top of the 5th inning. 13-0. Vincennes Lincoln with the lead. And the pitch. Strike called inside corner, 3-1. And Baron Vec said, what? McFarland from the stretch. And the 3-1 pitch. Fouled at the plate, counts full, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The payoff pitch. Swing and a high pop foul out of play to the left. We'll do it again at 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Runner at third. Once again, the payoff. Swinging a smash to deep left, but foul. And into the Braves bullpen. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a high fastball, and that will take care of that. But the Alice's get 3 more, and the Braves are going to need 4 to keep this game going. It is 13-0 in favor of Vincennes Lincoln. We head to the bottom of the 5th. You're listening to Terre Haute South Baseball.
1 in 3 adults in America have pre-diabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Years 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living then has mama. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans at risk, exercise and healthy eating can help reverse prediabetes. Start by taking a simple 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Bet he can't say that in reverse.
Eric Vickers will try to finish what he started, as his Alice's lead 13-0 on the strength of a 9-run second inning. And the Braves didn't do themselves any favors, committing 3 errors in that inning. all 3 errors led to runs.
Now batting for the Braves, the left fielder, number 19, Owen Finley.
Owen Finley will try to get things started. Finley, McFarland, and Dylan Kennett scheduled to hit for the Braves as they are staring their second loss of the season in the face. You'd love for them to get something this inning. The pitch. Strike called outside corner. The count is 0-1. This is coming off of a win last night against Plainfield. Next one missed. Counts even. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Low and inside, and the count is 2-1. My buddy Michael Lyle giving us a tune in while he's working his radio gig. 2-1 pitch, swinging a pop-up foul out of play to the right. And the count's now even at 2-2. Jackson and McFarland would be next. The 2-2 pitch. Swinging a drive to deep left field. Under it is Allstott. He makes the catch. 1 down in the 5th. So Finley finishes 0 for 2.
Now batting for the Braves, number 29, Jackson McFarland.
Now Jackson McFarland will come up. Last time we had you on, Braves led 6-0. Wound up losing 8-6. Vickers deals. Fastball high and wide for ball 1. Next one, wide, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. 1 down in the 5th, the 2-0. Strike called outside corner, 2-1. Next one miss, and it's now 3-1. Friday, the Braves go to Southport to play the host Cardinals, and that's a conference game. It'll start at 6 Eastern. Next one, driven toward left, and foul and out of play. Count goes full at 3-2. Then Saturday, the Braves host Shakamak at 11 a.m. Next time we'll be with you will be a week from today. And that one is swung on and fouled out of play again. Next time we'll be with you will be a week from today as the Braves host Mattoon High School here at the baseball complex. First pitch time 6 p.m. We'll go up at 5:45 with our pregame show. And we hope that the game hasn't been good, but we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. And we want to do a lot more, and we need help from the fans to get there. The payoff pitch. Swinging a drive toward right field and down for a base hit. Third hit of the day for the Braves. Now let's see if they can string a few more together. And to bring Dylan Kennett to the plate. Mr. Kennett is 1 for 2, singled in the first, flew to right, flied out to right in the third. We want to do more sports here in Terre Haute. We need help from the fans to get there. Vickers from the stretch. The pitch. Outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. McFarland away from first. And the 0-1. The 1-0 pitch is low. Good stop behind the plate by Baron Veck. And it's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 pitch. Swung on up the middle over the head of Vickers to second. Out there, throw to first, not in time. 2 down in the inning. And the Braves are down to their final out. 6 unassisted on that force out. And now Cole Whitlock, who has walked twice, would love to get a hit and keep this inning going. 13-6-0 for the Alices, 0-3-4 for the Braves. The pitch. Swung on, driving to right center field. Corona racing over, and it falls down for a base hit. So Gillis trying to come over in right center and make the catch, couldn't do it. And now puts runners on the corners with 2 down. Now Caleb Gonser, who was 0 for 2, would love to get a run home with a base hit. 2 down in the inning, runners at the corners. The pitch. Swinging a foul to the backstop, or over the backstop and out of play. And the count's 0-1. 2 down, 2 on. 13-0. Vincennes Lincoln with the lead. The Braves trying to rally back. The pitch. Swinging a drive toward left field. Going back is Allstott. He's got it, and this game is over. Well, just as quickly as the Braves had a rally going, it ends right there. Final score in our broadcast, in our game today, Vincennes Lincoln 13 and Terre Haute South nothing. And it was not as good as it sounded. This was not a good game. A lot of fundamental things that the Braves were working on popped up and bit them today. We'll wrap it up after this.
1 in 3 adults in America have prediabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Here's 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living then has mama. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans at risk, exercise and healthy eating can help reverse prediabetes. Start by taking a simple 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Bet he can't say that in reverse.
Driving means
freedom,
exploration,
fun,
pride,
flexibility, protection, friendship, escape,
independence.
Distracted driving means
danger,
recklessness,
irresponsible,
chaos,
police,
devastation,
injury,
death.
Safe driving means staying alert and staying alive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
Final totals on the board for the Alice's Vincennes Lincoln, who moved to 3-1 on the year. 13 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 on base. And for the Terre Haute South Braves, no runs, 4 hits, and 4 huge errors. They left 5 on base. Eric Vickers is the winner. He goes the distance to get the win. And it is Caleb Stoltz that takes the loss for the Braves, who dropped to 1-2 on the year. And the next time we'll be with you will be next Wednesday against Mattoon. That'll come your way at 6 o'clock, 5:45 for our pregame, for our pregame show. As again, your final totals on the board: 13-6-0 for the Alice's of Vincennes Lincoln, and 0-4-4 for the Braves. Vickers the win, Stoltz the loss. Time of the game, 1 hour, 29 minutes. Well, we hope you enjoyed this one despite the result. We'll be back with you next Wednesday, and we're looking to add more high school games here in Terre Haute on the schedule. Want to help us out? There's a donate link and donate button on the front part of the website. do us a favor and drop us a donation, or if you want to sponsor our broadcast in the future, you can do it that way also. One more time, your final score: Vincennes Lincoln 13, Terre Haute South nothing. We'll be with you next Wednesday from here at the Terre Haute South Baseball Complex when they host Mattoon. Till then, my name is Brian Snow. Hope you enjoyed it as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Till next Wednesday, good night and God bless from Terre Haute, Indiana.